Hi, crafty friends. Kristina here. Welcome to my October Christmas card series, where I'm sharing 30 Christmas cards in 30 days using sketches from my card sketchbook. Now, today is day 6, and we're using sketch number 6. So let me show you that one. Here we are. So you have a layer, and then you have some kind of focal image with some sprigs either coming out, or you could have ribbon or whatever. But basically, it's a base, a layer, and an image. Pretty simple. All right, I'm going to show you not only how I do it as a Christmas card using the Modern Christmas collection from Stampin' Up, but I'm also going to show you at the end how I did it in a fall card. Now, if you're just finding this series, I've linked the full playlist in the description below so that you can go back and watch from the beginning. And you'll also find a link to grab the sketchbook there too if you don't have it. All right, let's get started. Move all that. Now, some of this I've already started, so let me pull it out for you. Oops. Oops. Okay. So instead of using the twine that goes with the collection, we have this beautiful see-through, I guess, transparent ribbon with gold. It's so pretty. And then we're using a 8.5 by 5.5 base. This is a portrait style card. We have now this designer paper, instead of cutting it like I usually do with a little bit of the base showing, I've cut it so it covers the entire front of the base. That's 4.25 by 5.5. All right, let me go ahead and adhere that onto this. Okay, next we have this next layer, and there's this paper here with the cute trees on it, and I thought that was just perfect. It wasn't too busy, but it wasn't just regular either. So we're going to put that right there. And I can't remember, did I decide to? Yes, I did. Okay, so I want to put this up on dimensionals. Now, because I'm putting a whole piece on there, I'm using the edges. And let me get my snips here. Okay. And I think I will do it right there. Now, I'm going to peel off the cover of this corner here. Okay. And I'll stick it in the corner there. And pull this off. Then this corner, peel the cover off of this corner. Okay. And I'll put it down here. So there we go. We've used that whole sheet of adhesive. And now we're going to place it center on our card. There we go. Now, like I said, I've already started this card, and what I meant by that was I used heat and emboss. I'm going to pull this up so you can see it. Heat and emboss powder, gold powder. And if you're not familiar with heat emboss, it's a Versamark ink, which is a sticky clear ink, and you stamp "'Tis the Season." Then you sprinkle the embossing powder. Then you take a heat tool and you heat it up, and it melts the powder into this gold shiny emboss. Really cool. And this piece is just cut from the gold foil paper that we have with one of the dies and stuck on top. And so there we are. We have our little ornament. And that's just going to go right there in the center. But yes, of course, we need dimensionals. So let's get a few of those out here. I'm going to do 4 so it's nice and sturdy. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, if you were, I'm going to be putting a big bow on this card, but if you were to put sprigs, you want to be careful, or something tucked under it. Be careful where you put the dimensionals so that you can tuck things behind it. Okay. And last but not least, this ribbon, I'm just going to take 2 rabbit ears. Then I'm just going to twist them together. And we'll let the ribbon tails fall naturally. And then I'm going to pull. And then I'm going to hold on to the loop while I pull the tail. Okay, and then adjust. Whoops, it's not wanting to cooperate. Sometimes when it has this metallic edge, it gets stuck. There we go. That looks good. All right. Let's see how that looks right there. Okay, it looks like it's wanting to pull tight. So we're just going to pull. I try not to pull it tight because then it makes a big knot right there, but sometimes it just doesn't want to behave. And my tails went to the top, so I'm going to flip it over. There we go. I think we got it. How's that look? Yeah. Now, of course, the tails need to be trimmed, but where is a glue dot? I love putting my bows on with glue dots. It makes things much easier, especially since they're left over from my paper pumpkin. Okay. And I can see where the knot ribbon has crossed over itself. So I'm going to turn it over so I have the smooth side of the knot. I'm going to stick that right on the dimensional there. Then I'm going to take something to help me press that down into the glue dot really, really good. And let's get some snips here for our ribbon. Oh, yeah, I think that's great. And voila, we're done with Christmas card number 6. I love it. Don't you love how simple these are? I'm telling you, if you have a sketch, you can make cards so easy, and you can switch it out with different products. Like in this situation, or this case, here is So Grateful for That Heart of Yours. And this comes from our Grateful Label Me Grateful. And if you open it up, the die has this nice piece here for a label Me Grateful. And the little flower, of course, I did it with the crushed curry for a fall sunflower, and just stayed with the colors in the paper. And voila, we have a fall card using the exact same sketch. Let me show you that sketch again. And remember, this sketchbook, if you don't own it, it's in my shop. And during fall, I have all of my tutorials in half off right now. So just go to creatingwithkristina.com, shop with me, and then go to the tutorials. You'll find this plus a whole bunch more tutorials. They're all half off right now. Now, don't forget to come back tomorrow, day 7. I can't wait to keep creating with you. Bye-bye.